Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we are back. I made it home in time, so we could live stream at our normal time. We didn't have to delay it after all. So welcome aboard all of you as you join up, and we'll get going here in a few minutes at the top of the hour. Coming to you from somewhere. Whoops. My little voice might have come through. I was starting my I like having the thing running in the background on my phone so I can see kind of what you all are seeing, so I can see if there's any glitches. But the good news is we recently purchased a cable that, so I actually, it's long enough to reach the room in which I record, so we should never have, I would hope, any more frame rate issues or frame drops because I'm attached to the Wi-Fi by cable now. I don't have to worry about the whimsies of Wi-Fi I have a very good cable connection, so we really shouldn't notice any more frame drops. That's what I'm hoping for all you out there. You'll have to let me know if that's wrong, but I am hardwired in to the internet now, so less chances of interruption. Hey Mike, how you doing? Yeah, everything's going fine today. I actually was able to get home earlier than expected and all that good stuff, so you might be waiting a lot longer for a plumber. It's my experience is anything to indicate how it goes waiting for a plumber. It's like waiting for the guy to hook up your internet when you move into a new place. It's a very large window of when they might arrive, and it never seems to be at the early part of that window. Oh, that's one of the bad ones to have to wait for. wait on a plumber for. Stinky Mike Munoz, because there's no hot water with which to bathe. Oh, baby, you got... All right, well, it is a Friday night. It is a Friday night. What better way to watch a stream than at a pub with your drink of choice in front of you? So I envy you a little. Although I will admit, being in the big city last night, I was able to sneak out for a little karaoke, so I had my fun too. Spain's not unique, just so you know. I know we all want to think we have the worst. Hot chocolate's good. It sounds good to me. I should have had a hot cup of tea here, but I just go with I just have water. A little bubbly water today. Well, it's not super cold here, but we're definitely in the fall season now. So I'm in my room with slippers on, sweatshirt, all of the above, just to stay warm. The heating pad is even turned on under my feet, so I'm a cold wimp. When you're used to living, or you grew up most of your life in California, you just lose that adjustment to the cold rapidly, and it's slow to come back. All right, I think I was, yeah, well, very good. We started thinking top of the hour. As soon as I started to get into my spiel, top of the hour, Nightmare's top of the hour notice appeared. So let's get this thing going. I think that's a good idea. And what we did, we pretty much went through everything in the top, the world map, the agents. We did our promotions. We got one SP left to spend. or I say we, but I chose not to spend anything with the supplier at the moment. We all have, each of us is equipped with bandages right now, so we at least have that. And now, as soon as I get through saying that, it's on my phone. I see it on my phone just fine. Although I got an excellent condition. Yeah, that's weird. But on my YouTube thing, it's just spinning and spinning and spinning. But we're where we need to be on my phone. So the YouTube screen probably lies about 90+% of the time to me. YouTube needs to get their act together. But that's why I open my phone at the same time. So if I'm seeing something weird on the YouTube screen on my second monitor, I can look down at my phone and go, no, there we are. We're cool. We're cool. So I don't know what that blip was or why it occurred. Oh, well. Well, that's just weird, Mike. That's just weird. Anyway, I'm going to go. We actually have some more talk to me symbols here. And we're going to go ahead with that. Sorry, Mike. You'll have to, if you want to catch up. These are backstory conversations. Kind of like Baldur's Gate. You know, you get through one scene. We already talked to everybody and had them talk. And you come back into the hideout and they got a few more things they want to say. So we'll get that going while Mike tries to see what's going on with his connection.
All this for one long-lost tower, huh? There must be something very valuable inside. I wonder why Locke thinks he's the one who should have it.
I don't know. And I'm hoping there's no internet issues for Mike, so he has to wait for the internet guy now, too. Plumber's bad enough. Oh, a day off work. Yeah, it's actually on the train coming home, I saw a bunch of, or at least 2 comments on some episodes you watched, Nightmare. And I would have responded on because it's perfect time to do it on the train, but the mobile app for responding is really limited to long comments, or it's really awkward dealing with long comments. So I figured I was just going to have to wait to respond until after I got home, after I live stream. You know the story. But anyway, I'm interrupting Latif's conversation here, so let's get back into it.
You sure ask a lot of questions, kid.
It's part of my charm. Besides, I've seen my share of archaeological expeditions. Most of the time, everyone goes home empty-handed. Sometimes, you only wish they did.
Mr. Locke hasn't asked us to break out the pickaxes. He just wants us to smash up some machinery.
Yeah, that's it. Just some little bit of machinery.
That's another thing. Trace Marteau is in a secret alliance with that Nick Astro woman. How's that for an odd couple? He's working on flying cars and she's running around with antique swords. How did they meet?
I've tried to line that up with current world. Is Trace Marteau supposed to be more like a I'm trying. I just don't have a good idea of who the Nicastro woman would be in today's world. Beat AI. No, I did not know that. Who takes that kind of time? So, do you read everybody's name backwards, Captain Timo?
I wonder that too. It keeps me up at night. I'm trying to count the money Locke paid me, but I keep losing count because I can't stop wondering.
Mr. Sawyer, I'd be happy to count your money for you. Just say the word.
Oh, I read your comment wrong. It's you did a small L, so I read that as AI, Captain Timo, by the way. You can clearly see right here it's AL if you look at it backwards. Yeah, I'd be happy to count his money too, for that matter.
Gentlemen, please. It's simple. 2 sets of wealthy eccentrics have decided to indulge in an archaeological competition. Our Mr. Locke and this banished court. And if we play our cards right, we'll come away rich enough to cultivate eccentric hobbies of our own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be preparing for our next mission. We wouldn't want to disappoint our employer, would we?
Yeah, okay. So this conversation is done. So they kind of use this room as a catch-all for all the conversations in the backstory. So the way it's sounding, there's certain things these three just talked about that they wouldn't necessarily say right in front of Locke himself. And we'll find out if I think some of the times the conversations is like these guys are off in this corner of the room having that little conversation. Then there's the grand conversations where they're all participating, and this is the setting. And then, you know what I mean? So it kind of takes in it must be a big room, and they can all kind of stand back and have their little conversations when they want more privacy between themselves. Let's see what our pilot has to say.
So, you finally have your cards back. Was it worth it?
Without a question. The undrawn hand is no ordinary deck of cards.
Oh yeah? You going to do a reading? See your future? Can you see my future?
How about mine?
Centuries of study, and we've only scratched the surface of the card's potential. But we know this. The undrawn hand doesn't predict the future. It changes it.
Changes the future.
Can it give me a future where I have a secret island of my own and don't have to work for you anymore?
The cards prefer those who tempt fate. Perhaps if you keep sticking your neck out in the field, like you did in Marseille.
Forget about it. I almost got my head sliced off on that last job. I'll keep flying your gang of crooks around, but I'm not getting off the plane anymore. Not for anything.
Not to worry. My agents will handle the field work from now on.
All right, so there's
Glad we see eye to eye. Good night, boss. Hope somewhere in those cards of yours is a winning hand.
There is, Captain. There has to be.
So this is their gentle way to say that we do not get the benefits of the pilot. And he had some skills in the field, to be quite honest. He had a nice shot, and he was carrying all those smoke bombs. But we will not see him in the field anymore, is what I gather from this. He'll just act as our supplier now. That's how he'll be able to help us.
One more thing. These are portable radios. They'll allow you to communicate in the field as if you were standing side by side.
Yeah, Captain Tino, and it truly is the undrawn hand because there's nothing on the cards. So even if you picked up a card to look at it, it remains undrawn, even if you draw a card. But yeah, there's a cool vibe and feel to the setting here that I've been enjoying so far in this game. I hope it continues.
That's the tiniest radio I ever seen. In the war, they were big as rucksacks and heavy as sin.
The modern world is one of strange and rapid change. I'll take any advantage it provides.
Yeah, before you know it, we'll be looking at our screen and looking at each other talk to each other. What do you know? Okay, I had a little cough there. I turned off the mic, but we're back. So now we got to check the world for our new activity. We've checked everything else. I've decided we'll look
Couldn't
again.
keep away, could you?
I've decided I'm going to do the next mission without extra doodads just because when you start looking at this, I could easily run through that 100 supplies. So I want to get a better sense of how generous we will be with the supplies, what I might need to save them for. Because remember, coming up the road, we'll have more pouch slots to carry things. We have armor slots that will be available, and I am assuming other miscellaneous things. So I don't want to go crazy. Yeah, his voice is deeply similar. They kind of have that ultra deep, I don't know, almost crackly sound a little bit. And you're right. Although I think XCom's is his is even somehow deeper than this guy, or maybe it's just as deep but more crackly or something. I guess that's what we are, Gleaser. Bunch of turn-based freaks. Well, that's too bad if the game's not going to make. If they say the game's not going to make it, I get maybe not. There's not enough people that like this vibe in general. it really depends. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far, so I have nothing bad to say about it right now. So it's hard to predict. Yeah, being a game designer, game developer right now it's a tough market to know, have the resources first of all to do the game proper, and then secondly, did we pick the right topic? Did we pick the right, whatever in our game to make it or give it that appeal? So it's a tough market to be in. But anyway, we just have one mission choice here, one alone, and we will pick it right now. And this is, it says Trial Run. It has a 2-skull difficulty. Destroy a generator built by Marteau Industries. From automobiles to home radios to government military contracts, Marteau Industries has its fingers in every pie. Not just their finger, but their fingers. And this is a critical mission. So apparently not all missions will be listed as critical. I guess critical, it will end up being maybe more advance the story kind of missions. I don't know. I guess we'll learn that as we go. Reward wise, we'll gain some intel. Apparently, we'll have the opportunity to gain 75 more supplies and 6 more SP skill points. So let's get down here to assign our agents. Yeah, I'm enjoying some of the mechanics. It's turn-based is turn-based. There's only so much you can do at some point, but they've got a few little twists, and I like the idea of mixing in the undrawn hand card. But we're early yet. We're early, so it's hard for me to give an honest full game assessment. I mean, I'm sure other people are giving their feedback after going farther into the game than we have, but just initial impressions were positive for me. I'm enjoying the voice acting, but we'll see if I tire of certain things or how the overall game plays on the strategic map. It'll be interesting to learn and see and find out. But anyway, we don't have a choice. We have 3 agents, and we need 3 agents on this mission. Now, it kind of makes it look like these locks are unlocked, but I don't think we can carry more than 1 item yet, so I'll have to keep my eye on that. We even have a jewelry slot, or do we get rings of power of some kind of things? I don't know. And then we obviously have armor, and I'm assuming that's kind of miscellaneous. So I guess we'll figure out as we gain abilities how this will work. But there's really nothing else to change right now. So let's just start this map. Yeah, the Marvel's Midnight Suns, I think, that's just me personally. I have plenty of friends who are still just as diehard into their Marvel comics or other DC comics. Me, I reached the burnout point, so I wasn't that amazingly thrilled. So many movies. It's like the superhero market got oversaturated to me, and so there you go. Every game could use a Long War mod, if you want my opinion, Captain Timo. The Long War mods have just, I think that's what's really helped, the XCom franchise right there. It's the fact that the Long War I tongue twisted that. The Long War mods have really done that. But anyway, let's move on. Locke's journal. My 3 new agents succeeded in retrieving the undrawn hand, despite Zorana Nicastro's interference. And she interfered very well, mind you. Now they are en route to a Marteau Industries compound with the orders to destroy pieces, or a piece, of machinery. My informants traced to the site. Machinery that, if I am correct, plays a role in the company's mysterious Project Crossroads. Almost as important as the mission itself is the question, will the undrawn hand respond to their actions? So I guess after this mission, we'll we're supposed to get some kind of answer to that if things will start appearing on the cards. Let's see if we can successfully get through this first.
All right. This generator Mr. Locke wants us to destroy is just up ahead.
From stealing blank cards to destroying machinery. Locke is a strange one, that's for sure.
Enough windjamming. Let's do this job and get out.
Yeah, I there's been a few mods more upping difficulty and changing a few things on Chimera Squad, but I haven't really seen a just grab me gotcha mod for Chimera Squad come out yet. One of the guys that helped further develop the Long War of the Chosen mod, Grabobo is his handle or whatever, has been working on something there, but I don't know if even his adjustments to Chimera Squad have grabbed me to want to go back in there and deal with it so much. But it looks like we are on a sandy beach right now, and so we will gingerly walk forward and see what we find. And, you know, let's just kind of, why walk straight forward? Let's recon as much as we can here. Okay, so we're on a little bit of a plateau thing, so we're very limited on where we can go forwards, backwards right now. We're pretty much going to have to go forward, is what it looks like. Yeah, we got the other edge of the plateau back here, you know, whatnots, and nothing is laying around. I was hoping to find maybe some stuff laying around, but instead we'll just get going. Looks like they want us to go forward. Yeah, sometimes, you know, different game. Oh, okay, so we have a structure in the sand that we're approaching here, so let's see. Okay, we're seeing soldiers already, so I am gonna do a little recon and see what maybe, you know, see if we can find something over here. And we're the empty, sandy, you know, deserted beach kind of thing. Oh, so there's the generator we are tasked with destroying. It's right here, very nearby. The question is there another way to go? There could be a side path over here. Could be a point of vista. Okay, these are explodey barrels right there. And it looks like we could perhaps not take the direct path and see if we can find some doodads off to the left here. Yeah, it looks like there. I'm gonna explore to the left first, is what I'm thinking. And yeah, because this looks like it's going to be the main battle to get to the machinery, is what I would assume. So let's see if we can find some non-main things over this way. Oh, there's
Shock troops
plenty of
and
people
flankers.
over here.
The court's scourges move quickly to stun and overwhelm their enemies.
Now this is kind of cool. Yeah, you see a new enemy, and they give you a nice little introduction. Can you imagine that pop up in, say, the first time you see something in Phoenix Point, or even XCom doesn't exactly do this. You just kind of see the new enemy and deal with it. Here you learn a little bit about it. That's not a nice little touch. Okay, so are they walking our way? Did they stop there? Oh, we got another agent
Recruited
here.
from the disillusioned masses, enforcers impose the banished court's will with semi-automatic rifles and satchel charges. The most numerous of all the court's forces, but no less dangerous for it.
Okay. So they're the common troopers. These are a little more dangerous. Well, let's just do a recon and hover, because I've learned, you know, we can hover now. And we might as well see all their skills beyond the nice little introduction we got. But these guys, the veterans over here, they have a shotgun that they shoot. Attacks a single target up to 6 tiles away, so they're short range. They also have a slavage, yeah, I was going to say Slavage Sam. But a melee ability, and that pushes us back a few feet. I think that's something our Bruiser has the ability to pick up. So let me just go in here so I can actually scroll down. Oh, okay. And this mission introduces them for the first time, the Faithful. Okay. And then let's just read all the specific details here. He has a ranged ability with the SMG. So he has Overwatch ability and the nasty satchel charge, but it's timed. So when he throws that thing, we should have a chance to escape. And also, he is a Faithful. Okay. So this is what we got over here, and I can see they're standing around, and there's potential things here and here, like bandages here to pick up. So I am going to actually try not going direct and seeing if this is the way. Yeah, I think we're gonna just do it this way and try to play the side game leading up to the main battle, because it looks like there may be things we could pick up, and then who knows if that's the way these missions will be designed, or if we should just avoid them and go for the main battle. I guess we'll learn after this one, but for this one, there's shiny stuff to potentially get. And oh yeah, we got this nice long grass we can move through and totally hide. Okay, we'll have to see if we have a chance to use that to our advantage. So it's like an excavation site. There's probably some war. There's plenty of stuff to pick up over here. Let's move over to this grass, see if we see anything else. Yeah, there's different things to pick up. So I see 3 enemies over here, and I think this is perhaps something we can try dealing with without too much trouble. In fact, these 2 seem to be wandering by themselves for the most part. So I'm thinking, oh, I went into recon. I for some reason thought I was in. I think what I'm going to do is, let's get over here, Ingrid, and I gotta, oh, it's just, yeah, group ungroup. I'm going to take Ingrid and ungroup her and see if she can do a charging smash on these guys while they're over on this side of the board. Yeah, I think what I'll do is see if I can hide, because if I charge smash them over here, we might not even call in this other guy. And we're going to see. Now they're probably going to wander back over here now, so this is not the time to do it. But then they'll walk back in the other direction. And I'm thinking, well, we'll just knock them out, because look at, there's just so much shiny stuff to pick up. The Slavic Savage Assassin. Yeah, you know, don't give me tongue twisters, especially tongue twisters with S's. I in grade school I had, and I don't think it worked, speech therapy things with, oh, it's upstairs, so I got to be on the same level. Okay. Then we'll try to do that. And they're going to move real fast, so we better get set.
Lights out.
Whew. And we took them out. And it looks like, yeah. Now let's get over here to Latif. And he has 3 instances of his skill. You know, and look who conveniently turned his back.
It was you or me.
Okay, so now I think we can see about regrouping together as a team. And I think I have to get within range of you to group you back up.
Come on, come on.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, there we got everybody. Now let's go check out what all these little goody doodads are. Okay, so we're all carrying bandages right now. So I don't need bandages. Oh, these are the supplies.
A souvenir.
So I guess what this means is the mission says we had 70 supplies available, but I imagine if we don't find them all, we don't get 70. Is my impression.
Not bad.
Of this
I'll
setup.
take it.
So we got 20, and I wish there was a place that told me how much I picked up so far. You know, a la the Phantom doctrine, so I could see if I've found them all in a particular mission. So right now we found 20. We got some lore here. Let's see, field orders. So to all court officers regarding the kill list. The individuals listed below have been identified as enemies of the banished court. They are to be hunted down and eliminated at your earliest opportunity. Updates to this list will be provided regularly as operations proceed. So the council, oh, this is from the Council of Magisters. Well, where's the freaking list? I don't see a list, but I guess maybe they're just saying that they're starting one and nobody's on the list yet. I don't know. And I think I saw some more supplies. Yeah, there's some more supplies off. Yeah, I don't think every mission is so searchy and steely like this, obviously. But you know, if I can do it, if I can do it quietly. So we've got 30 out of the, what, 70? So there's 40 more we have to find. And it looks like we have another area down here to go to check out. In fact, I saw something shiny back behind the barrel. So yeah, so if I find other consumables other than bandages, bandages seem to be the most plentiful that we're seeing. So and at some point we're going to get more pockets to carry more consumables. But if I find something other than bandages that maybe I can use offensively, I will gladly drop a bandage, which seems to be a dime a dozen. Timo, that's my impression right now at a first glance. Oh, we're now okay. So we're in a construction zone, meaning there's probably going to have their own special battles in here also. Let's pick up these supplies while I'm here. What does that get? Oh my lord, get in the grass. Hide, guys. Okay, thank you. Let's go see what we're dealing with. Oh, look how close he is. Oh my lord. Okay, so we got fortunate here. Now, we could easily take this guy out silently. In fact, he's just going up to where we were. He's running way off on his own. So while he's up there... Now, is this a point of interest? I have to inspect something here. So the nest of some desert-dwelling creature has been overturned and trampled on by many boots. So there are many boots here is what they're trying to tell us. I thought maybe we trampled them. And the guy doesn't seem to be coming down, so let's keep looking over here. There's grass to hide in. So second wind. What's this? There's something glowy and shiny over here. The second wind. What's that? I guess we're going to have to learn exactly. Did we find second wind before in the tutorial? I don't recall. So let's just have her pick it up. We'll see what the second wind does. Oh, wait. Oh, it just said refill their signature ability and takedown charges. So yeah, her signature ability went from 1 to 2. So we have the ability now to take down, and that's probably who I would want to fill it with right now, because Latif still has 2 left of his also. I think Eddie has 2 of his, so that's fine. So yeah, so that's good. And I think it must vary depending on who picks it up, because Latif still has 2 because he started with 3. So it didn't replenish his. It only replenished hers. And she's the one that picked it up. So that it may also be like that too. So let's come over here. We got some more supplies, and I'm already losing count. I think maybe
off your eyes.
You could steal the eyeliner off my eyes. I'd like to see it since there's no eyeliner there. But okay, we got some points of interest. Let's get over here and take a peek. So a pack of cigarettes and a very ordinary deck of risque playing cards. So we're getting a feel for these soldiers. They like to smoke, and look at their risque playing cards. Oops, let's go here. A crate holding a purifier's flamethrower, empty of fuel. The straps that attach it to the soldier's back are heavy and secure, impossible to undo with gloved fingers. Okay. Let's get over here, guys, and look around in the grass. We got some more stuff over here. Come on, in here, guys. In the grass. Hide, 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 hide.
Sit tight.
She needs to get over here.
Time to earn our bread.
Okay. So grass, if it's not big enough grass, it's not good enough to hide in. Or I said grass and then I start talking about high. What am I saying here? So we got a bunch of guys in front of us and we now have a fight. So that was typical zigzag sloppiness, and we get to extricate ourselves from this sticky situation with 8 enemies remaining, 4 of which are immediately in front of us. So I'm kind of thinking, back from the pub just in time for things to go south. Maybe you should have stayed in the pub and stayed relaxed with your hot chocolate, warm, snug, and cozy, because things are not warm, snug, and cozy here anymore. And let's see what we have the ability to do and what we want to do. We have distract. He can blind all enemies in an area, and maybe just because the enemies seem mostly just right around us. I mean, there's some farther away back here. Okay, so there are more farther away that'll be coming at us. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, and I guess the 8th one is the guy that went up those stairs who could drop down on us anytime. Now we also have something to explode here, but I don't get the sense that these individuals are close enough. So I might look. Oh, there's this too. So the thing is, I don't have any real explosive to shock them with. Let's see. I just have bandages, and I don't think. Yeah, I don't think Ingrid. I was trying to move. I saw her not being cloudy as far as color goes, and I was trying to move, but then there was this freaking rock over here, and so I kept trying to move Latif a little farther, and she wasn't budging, and that's ultimately how we got discovered. So the good thing I think I need to remember, because it worked well with the small group of 3, unfortunately the group of 8 not so much. It's probably going to be better when we get near enemies like this to potentially, especially where we have tall grass cover, split up. Because it's a lot harder to get a party of 3 into cover quick enough, whereas if I'm moving them one at a time. So lesson learned. I think solo movement quite often is going to be our friend in this situation. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So I think I'm going to start with Latif and see if he can blind. And let's go see. Okay, so the blinding, I can blind 2 of them. So, which 2? There. Now, these guys are more in the open, though. And the problem is, any of the others, I can't get 2 in 1, though. That's the only thing. I wish these 2 were the close ones. I would prefer to blind these 2. But I imagine if I blind these guys over here, we can get over in this direction. And it provides better cover, because that's a big wall. If we can get over in this direction, although this guy will be able to flank over there. Well, yeah, I know. I get that. Mandarin Tang, welcome aboard. Yeah, we're live. If you if you want to call my last maneuver live. Now this is up here, and it's highlighted. Is there a way to shoot this thing down if I spilt this oil? I don't know. I'm learning about the game, so I don't know if that's going to be a possibility. But I think I'm just going to. It's only 1 AP for him, and I'm gonna, since there's 8 coming at us, let's blind a couple to make it harder for them to hit us, perhaps. Yeah, these boxes here, if we got rid of this guy, you could say provide better cover. Yeah, because it looks like it's a drop off in a cliff, so maybe these are better to try to take for cover early on. Well, we're also in the grass, So if they can't see us in the grass and we look like shadows, can they shoot into the grass? I'm curious how that mechanic will also work, because we can technically hide the grass. So does it mean they don't have a line of sight to us if we're like this in the grass? That'll be something else that we need to learn. I'm gonna just commit to the handle more enemies at once play for starters. And they are blinded. And then we get one more move. And I don't know if now's the time to set our decoy since we're in the long grass. Yeah, I kind of get a sense that they might not see us right now. The thing is, can I shoot out of the grass? Yeah, I can see I can shoot out of the grass quite effectively. Let's just kind of see what options I have to shoot. So I can target the lantern. So that was correct. And I can. The thing is, it doesn't make it look like if I shot this down, is it going to light the barrel of oil and get this guy burning? And that would take a whole extra shot, and that's only one guy. Oh, choices, choices, choices. Because, yeah, if they see me, I have no cover. That's the problem. So I'm a little concerned right now about our position here. That guy's got great cover. We have a water barrel. I don't have the tools for that right now. He's 45%, kind of hard to hit behind that wall. So I guess I'm going right in front of me here. This is one of the new enemies we haven't fought yet. We've fought the satchel charging guys before. Let's damage this guy with our one other shot. It's only 15%. I mean, the other thing I can do is let's not necessarily move first, shoot later. Because I could move Eddie just by the simple fact of moving him alone is going to give him an evade. So the question is, how do I want to deal with that evade? I mean, we can move a lot of ways. Now, he won't be able to. Or do I just sit here because they may not see us? We're going to learn on this one. I'm going to sit here because they may not see us and set an overwatch here against these guys moving, because we don't know 100% sure yet. And yes, if they see us, we're dead, kind of a thing. I'm going to set overwatch and maybe set the other two to move towards this and take this guy out, is what I'm thinking in the back of my head. So I'm going to hope they don't see Eddie here, or Latif, excuse me. And then we're going to move Eddie back. And I'm thinking give Eddie... Now we also have a very signature action of barrage with him. But how big of an area is it? Yeah. Our position for it. Now, I'm thinking let's move and do double shots onto this guy. We also have a devastating shot that is guaranteed to hit also. But nobody's marked. We have our normal light 'em up. Or, well, no, we have light 'em up. It attacks up to 4 targets, ammo permitting, which we have right now. And it uses 1 AP. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe I can get these guys marked. Except how long does the mark last? That's the only part I'm not sure about. It feels like this is something you do first in a turn. It probably only lasts a turn. And then it has to... It takes a cooldown, so I think I'm just going to move straight over here and just do our standard dual shoot on this guy, and then hopefully we have Ingrid who can follow up. I hope. We have bandages. Did I mention that we have bandages? So if we get shot, we have bandages. So we're in full cover, so that's good news. And I don't think we really see much more over here. So we got the guy in front of us. Yeah, I'm not going to shoot at the water barrel. He's only 50%. He's 50%. Now he's 100. So guess what? I'm shooting at him twice to do the 50 damage. And we're going to come right back to him. And do both shots. Now, unfortunately, he's in a great position to shoot us back. So I'm kind of thinking I might do a little onslaught and see how they're nicely spread out. I couldn't. I'm going to have to waste it on a single target is the way I feel. Now, stick and move blinds and allows her a free movement. So maybe I do a little stick and move. Can we reach this guy? Yeah, it says I can reach this guy on a stick and move. And it'll blind him, which he needs to be blinded if he's going to get a free shot. It allows us to move away or into cover, whatever I so decide. Yeah, I could have marked. I don't know how long the marked situation lasts. Is it just one turn? Because if I got Eddie, it would make sense for me to mark first, have him be the first mover, mark people. I went more defensively. Let's blind a bunch of them. And I guess I'm going to try blinding this guy again. We're going to see how effective blind is right now. And double full corner cover. Where, I'm not seeing the double full corner cover that you're talking about. We got full cover here, but a double full cover, we got lots of half cover, corner cover. I'm not seeing the double full cover that you're seeing. Unless, unless we pull farther back or something. Oh, back here. Yeah, but I can escape her after I do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my stick and move. Blind another guy.
You took your eye off the
So hopefully
prize.
they don't hit so much. And then she gets a free movement. And let's see how far she can move. Not all that far. But I think she has 2 moves available. So if I move here, that's not so smart. That's only half cover. This, once again, is grass, and we don't know the cover that grass gives. So that might be a mistake standing in the open in the grass. Latif is about to find out big time right now. So I'm still learning mechanics, and we'll just have to fight our way out of here. So if I bring her here, I think I'm just going to bring her here to half cover and evade. And let me clear my mind for the upcoming turn. Okay, that guy's double moving. And he was able to hit us pretty solidly, probably because he was so close. Okay, I don't know. Oh, that was our first evade. That was her first evade. This guy's got an open shot. And he missed Latif. So maybe we're getting some good cover in the long grass. And we got a satchel charge we'll have to move away from. Alright. So we've got our hands full here. And now I'm thinking with Eddie, we do a little marking to help our hits a little bit. And that guy's 70. See, he's in the grass, and we seem to see him fine. So either we got lucky, Yeah, I want to mark, because this is 1 AP, and then we'll be able to shoot a couple of them as they're marked. So let's see who are my, and then excuse me, we're gonna have to move. Both these guys got to move, so I take that back. So if I do the marking, Eddie will have to move. He will not be able to pick up a target. This guy's in the explosion range, so I'm wondering if this guy is going to get hurt. He threw a satchel charge on one of his own guys. Is the way that would seem. So let's think about this. How far can you move? Not as, never as far as you would like, and all these crates are out of the picture. So do I just play the game of marking a bunch of people and standing in the long grass hoping we'll be missed? I cannot get the cover with Eddie, and we need to move. So I will probably mark first, ask questions later, I guess. Mark and move. We'll just move into the grass because there's no other choice. And Eddie doesn't have evade. Now we do have the bullseye if I got somebody who's killable. Like I could kill this guy, the satchel charge guy. But if I can get enough people worn down, we can send Ingrid on cleanup detail. Yeah, I think for Latif, I will use the decoy since so many are so close to try and have that work. Since obviously they saw him there, even though they didn't hit him. But I'm going to try marking a few people first, and then I'm just going to move Eddie out because I have no choice. I got to move him no matter what, unless we just pull back. We just double move Eddie. Oh, we double move Ingrid. We set up our decoy here with Latif, and we let them go to the decoy because we're out of the picture, and we regroup and come back to fight another day. So Eddie, can you pull back? My man, can you pull back? So I'm thinking that may be what we do. We'll get Ingrid. Because, maybe in the process they'll start grouping up so her sweeping kick can take more of them out also. Yeah, she has no cover. We have to vacate this section, so let's just bring her back. Latif will set the decoy, and we're going to regroup. And I'm going to run Latif. Where am I going to run Latif? Off into some grass over here so he can still see everybody going for the decoy. Or let's at least give him, because there's not going to be a lot of cover as they move for the decoy. Let's bring him back here.
Hey, over here!
Let's take a shot. Wear somebody down. Who do I want to wear down more? Let's get this guy closest to us. And but that's only 55. So we'll just go for, in this case, we'll go for the best one to hit on this guy. Start wearing him down. And it didn't hurt this guy. It showed he was in the circle, but I guess cover does make a difference on these satchel charges. Oh, he went for Eddie on that one. I mean, Latif. Okay, is our decoy down now? This is where I need my own satchel charge, because they are all close. Now, she can take down those two in the back, that these are the two that Ingrid could take down. But then we got a lot more to deal with in the process also. Eddie, who do you see right now to mark? That's these two. There's just too many that are free right now. Let's mark these four. I'm gonna send Ingrid out to do her signature move, ideally, if she can reach them properly, on these two. And we'll play it like this. So let's mark.
Run for the hills, boys!
And we missed some. But he got at least flushed out of his cover, is what it looked like. There he goes. And so actually these two are no longer next to each other, get taken down with any signature swipe leg moves. And we got to reload, unfortunately.
Reloading!
And then we got Ingrid. Yeah, she's not reaching. She's got to be within a blue move, basically, to be able to reach anybody with her signature move. So that's not happening right now. So maybe we try setting that up here with her, or we all kind of hang back and they're going to be moving towards us. Eddie's going to get blistered over here. He's hurting already. And I'm gonna see about, let's see, we only have 2 bullets. I almost feel like I want to reload and try to catch up a bunch of them with potentially 4 shots on Overwatch. I got to start hitting multiple targets is the way I'm thinking, and let's see if that's the way this works indeed or not.
One clear shot. That's all I need. Nice try.
Another satchel charge, but it's only on one of us. He's doing Overwatch. So stress on Eddie is oh wow, picking up big time. Double moves there. So they're advancing awkwardly on us. So we can get Ingrid to sweep these guys out. The thing is, I've got to break this Overwatch over here first. And I don't know how easy that will be. And it's hard to tell. Yeah, it's this guy's the one on Overwatch. Oh yeah, there's the symbol. There's the symbol. Interesting. So let's see if I can take out the Overwatch first of all. And let's get over to, I think, the best chance to do that. Well, I'm going to have to move him anyway. And this guy's almost dead anyway. So Eddie, let's go back to you. He'll be able to come by and potentially flank us. But I'm thinking of moving Eddie. Okay, I can't get Eddie out because he's got to run all the way around. So he would not have cover either. But I was hoping to get Eddie close enough out of that circle. Now it seems to indicate that this would be a safe zone, even though it's in satchel range. It seems to indicate, because we're behind cover here, we would not get exploded here, except that is no cover. There's just no cover at all. So we got marked. So we're going to have to come out of here in a blaze of glory. He's probably going to get, he's very likely going to get hit. And I'm not thrilled right now because none of these guys would need to move. So it's like I almost need to pull them back again because of that freaking satchel charge. So let me go back over here to Latif. Like I said, I don't think because Eddie can't move the way I wanted him to be able to move. Let's see if we can take out the Overwatch. That's the Overwatch guy, and it's only 50-50. Okay, so he missed us, and he shot. Even us taking a shot sets off the Overwatch. So that's good to know. It's not just movement; it's also taking an action sets off the Overwatch. Let's get over to Ingrid. I want her to take down the two most dangerous right in front of us, and I guess we'll do it from here.
Your name's on my dance card.
Alright, she's down to 1 AP now. Which means, let's go see. Now, she could sit there and punch, but I don't get. Well, it says that's got to offer some kind of coverage with her being cloudy. I mean, look at how hard it was for them to hit Latif. So let's get a better sense. She's not been hit yet. Let's just see if she can hit this guy while he's down.
Isn't that a lovely sight?
He's also down and dazed. We got one more shot from Latif. Or I can move him out of line of sight so he doesn't get killed by these guys. Now these guys will have to stand up and shouldn't be able to do anything right away is my understanding. I'm going to take the 85%. Yeah, okay. That's why they missed. All he has to do is be shot at twice, and he's going to do the whole... He's going to break, basically. He's going to break. He's going to have his stress break. So, those guys have cover. And nobody... I guess I should have tried running over here in the first place to try and get them near some area damage. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, I guess what I got to do is this. But I kind of want to have Eddie take that guy out. Because our best shot is right there. And he dies. And I've just got to do it.
Damn.
And he missed! he missed! Do we have any kind of barrage range out here that we can work with? I think what I have to do, how far can you move? And we're just going to have to, kind of just stand out here and barrage like crazy over here. And we're going to get hit and we may drop, but I got to start outputting some damage. And there's no real great way to move right now. So, signature move time. To hit as many as we possibly can. And I don't pick up this guy in the back, apparently, but I'm going to put the cone here just in case we get lucky.
How do you like to taste of lead?
Okay, the satchel did not hurt him, but he's wide open to get hit. He's going to break soon. Reloads is good.
No one will get by me.
Except he can shoot now. Oh, he can't. Okay, we knew he was going to get hit. And he's down. So we have an agent that's dropped to 0 health and is now in mortal danger. Agents in mortal danger cannot fight or even move. A teammate has to stabilize them within 3 rounds or they will be lost, and we don't want that to happen. So stabilize agents in mortal danger by sending another agent to their imperiled teammate's side, then use the stabilize ability that appears in the ability bar. Stabilize agents come back in action dazed and with reduced health. Beware, each agent can only be stabilized twice per mission. If they are downed a 3rd time, the agent is lost. Lost agents are not always gone forever. There may be ways to recover them later. Okay. Oh man, are they grouped up? This is where we can say I should have bought some supplies and not just had bandages. So we're learning. We are learning. We are learning. So I think we got some things that have to be taken out. One more shot on Latif and he's going to be out. So let's see. Our gal here, Ingrid, can take the see, even the days guy never stood up. And what I'm going to need to do, I think, is let's see if Eddie, he's the problem is if he goes down, then I have no extra bodies to get Eddie back up. Oh, and he's in Overwatch, so he'll be shot at and break. So it looks like Ingrid has to come over here to break the Overwatch, first of all. And while we're at it, we'll blind this guy.
You blinked.
And now we are free to move. And she'll get a free movement here in just a moment. But I'm wondering if maybe I need to move Eddie as far as he can move. Oh, I can move him here. I wonder, that's not quite next to where I need to be, though, to pick up Eddie. And we have a dodge. Okay, I can stabilize right here, right now. So let's do it.
Focus up. Let's get you back in this.
I'm back in the saddle. Just about.
Okay. We got shooters back. We got a bullseye also. And right now, let's bullseye somebody who's not in the group over here. Kind of the way I feel. Because I'm not going to kill these 2 guys. I want to bullseye somebody I might kill. Because I got to lower these numbers. And so we're going to bullseye. And we're lowering their numbers down to 6. That marker is just not budging, is it now? Our kicks here are not going to really help us move without spending AP. Well, maybe we just start coming over here. Well, these guys are... If I can get enough damage going on these guys too... I hate the fact that I have to move first. I want to kick and move is what I want to do. Yeah, Latif is a little seen right now. Okay, that was just one action, and yeah, so Latif could still go bonkers on us. I guess what I'm gonna do, let's see where it makes sense to move right now. Well, maybe I move her over here to kind of be a closer target versus Latif. And I can do an evade for Ingrid at least. Except they're going for us and he's going to go down again.
Figures.
And now he got the natural charge in
Be
there.
there before you can
And
blink.
he's stressed. So he's suffered a stress break. Battle takes its toll. Everyone on the field, both agents and enemies, we know that. So he's stressed. After stress, we have 1 fewer AP on the next turn. And when the mission is over, an undrawn hand will be dealt out a breaking card, so it has extra problems when you stress break. These fateful cards bring trouble to those who carry them and are difficult to dispel.
Are you hourly?
Oh, and she's knocked down, so we're in sad shape here. we're in sad shape here. Oh, I should have stayed in the city. I really do believe I should have stayed in the city. So Ingrid, you're down. You have 2 actions, but you're down. Now we can stand up, and that ends your round. And you're almost ready to break also. Latif can stand up and end his round. And we all get hit by the satchel charge. But they did too, I think.
Stop shooting!
Now she's gonna stress break. We're gonna have a load of bad cards, and we got another satchel charge.
It's been a rotten grift of a life. But I still want to stay.
Now we've learned exactly oh my friends. Oh my friends. We're going to restart the mission and learn our lesson and move on. Yeah, grouping up without cover is really bad.
All right. This generator Mr. Locke wants us to destroy is just up ahead.
From stealing blank cards to destroying machinery. Locke is a strange one, that's for sure.
Enough windjamming. Let's do this job and get out.
All right, so we know where we gotta go. We're gonna do it. I didn't want to go into turn base. I was trying to speed up our movement because we know now nobody's here nearby. And we know our final target's out here. Let's go pick off these guys over here, and then we will smartly move into our next battle.
Fanatics willing to die for the banished court and its magisters. Acolyte's ceremonial daggers are razor sharp, and their dedication to the court is absolute.
So I'm going to use that as we learned a valuable lesson in playing this game. In fact,
This way.
are you guys close enough to group back up to us? Apparently, we became ungrouped at some point.
Don't wander.
Where are they? Oh, okay, I didn't walk far enough. We were ungrouped at the very, very beginning. Oh,
Let's
because
move.
I accidentally put us into turn-based mode, and then I'd have to group up after the turn-base. Now, did I see some point of interest over here? Bright colors glitter on the horizon. A city? A caravan? Or just a mirage? Well, I think it's a mirage. That battle we just went through was just one big, exciting
Recruited
mirage.
from the disillusioned masses.
And you'll notice we have 2 different types of enemies over here now. But we still have them laid out in essentially the same order. So I'm going to play the same kind of thing. We're going to hide in the grass, all of us. And we will
Stay put.
not group. And we will get Ingrid moving back over here as quickly as possible. And we'll do and work on doing the same takedown maneuver as before.
Out of the way.
And it worked. We did well. But then we're going to go back over here just like we did before. All of a sudden it feels easier knowing what we're doing now. Let's
Come on.
ungroup you. No. Stay there, Eddie. Yeah, we will try not to wake the whole garrison this time.
It was you or me.
Okay, let's go pick up what we know is here. The bandages we can't use. This we can.
I could steal the eyeliner off your eyes.
And so, basically, yeah, there's a list. We know about that now. We read that before. We got something here. Is that more bandages? Yes. We don't need bandage. Can we retroactively use bandages to the battle? Oh, wait. I missed some supplies back here. Let's group
Keep up.
Ingrid. And I think there were some supplies off to the side, if memory serves me. Or, yeah, there is some.
Don't mind if I do.
And let's go pick up Eddie on the way over here.
Let's get it done.
There we go. Alright, now I just can't remember if there's any other supplies or we gotta be careful moving forward now. Let's look over here, see if we have anything over here. Now we know we have the generator over there that we want to take out.
Shock troops and flankers. The court's scourges move quickly to stun and overwhelm their enemies.
Yeah, we saw the stun and knockdown, etc. That they're able to use. So it doesn't look like we have anything here. So what we want to do is get down below, hide, split up a little bit, and have things start going from there. So let's get down here and get into the grass and hide, perhaps. We're in our construction zone. So we're going to use this as our hiding spot. And then we're going to take Latif to kind of be our sneaky guy to see what's going on over here. And we got that first person hide coming around. Are they going to move up those steps again like before? If so, they might get stabbed. Oh, except she's not going to stop conveniently, is she? Oh, maybe she will.
Now you see the guard, and now you don't.
And little by little, we're gonna lower that enemy count again, and see if we can do this right. Now, there seems to be a pair, so we got a knockdown pair. So before I pick up the second wind, I'm going to decide: do I have a couple? How many single targets do I have to take out? And how many group targets do I have to take out? So we can either recharge Ingrid or ourselves. And the pack of cigarettes is still there with the raunchy cards. And the flamethrower is still there. Now we got some water here. Now technically, I imagine I wonder if there's a way to just kick it without drawing attention. Hide. Okay, so there's two pairs of groups wandering around to knock down. So I think the one I want to recharge, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are over here. The one I want to recharge with that second wind is probably Ingrid, because I can maybe take out a couple pairs of the Wanderers and see about doing that. And that's the way we'll try it. Okay, now that they've moved off, let's get back over here. In fact, let's just keep you, Eddie, right here, hiding behind that stuff. And then let's go get Ingrid to get her second wind and gain her charge.
Don't wander.
And then before we wander in here, we'll also... Whoops. I guess Eddie can stay with her for now. Ingrid, pick up the second wind. So you now have 2 charges, and we're going to hopefully be able to use them properly and take out some of the Wanderers this way. Now, nobody seems to be coming back this way, so this is where I'm thinking we
Wait
ungroup
here.
and we hide Eddie. And maybe just to not have ourselves grouped up. As we've learned, that's not necessarily the best ploy in the world every time. Eddie, you hide there. Ingrid, let's get you set up to hopefully start taking these guys out soon. I could take them out now, but I'm worried about being too close. Do they walk back this way? Yeah. Oh, we're gonna be too close. We're gonna go loud. So I guess I will let them walk away, because that wasn't the right time to do it. Maybe now is?
Investigating a disturbance.
Okay. So they're down, and it seems like we did so quietly. However, we have bodies laying around, and we have another guy up here who wasn't even part of the other battle, I don't think. So where are these guys wandering around? Okay, and we have a thing of oil here, which would be wonderful to ignite, but we don't have the capability yet. We're going to see if we can take these two guys. If they wander separately for Ingrid. Don't get caught. They're gonna move our way. No. They're going to come this way to move our way. Maybe? No. So I want to get them when they come back here, is pretty much what I want to be able to do. And it's going to be tough from that position. I wonder, can you get into the grass and then have a line from there? That's what I'm hoping. Not quite. Can we come out here?
I might have something over here.
Oh, did she get mucked up in the oil? There's just something that doesn't want to go right with the way I'm playing here. I thought I had them properly targeted, and then that happened. So what do we have here? Explosives, perhaps? This time we're up against 6 and not 8. Oh, that would have been good, Timo, in case I would have had an extra opportunity. Let's get over to our friends here because we need help. Zigzag has mucked it up one more time, and we need some help. So what I need to do is let's see how far you can move. You can move here, and I'm thinking about a bullseye right there to start things off. And the other thing we'll just check first is what do we can shoot water, so we can't see this thing from where we are. So we're not going to do this. We're just going to take our bullseye right off the bat. It really doesn't do that kind of damage though. It's just an automatic hit, so I don't think I need to use bullseye just yet. And I don't think I pick up enough targets this way. Was he in the fight the last time? Oh yeah, so that is the other guy that ran down. So right now we have 5. Is that right? Let's just do the count. 1, 2, 3, we have 4 down here right now. Oh, and there's the 5th one back here. And then, yeah, he's a blip up above, so he's the 6th one. So right now we got 5 down below, 5 low. And what I'd like to do is start marking some targets for some of us. And this is, what kind of a target is this? That's water. This is electrified things, which would be better to use on water, but oh, experimental fuel. Well, I am happy to shoot the experimental fuel to hurt one of them as one of my targets. And then we'll do the 60% guy. He's got a lot of health. 150. Our shot doesn't do a whole heck of a lot at 25 now, does it?
Let him have it.
Okay,
Couldn't
the
have done it better
experimental
myself.
fuel has him shocked is what it does. So it kind of locks him up a little. Didn't do a whole heck of a lot of damage. Now let's see what we have with Latif. First of all, let's find out how far he can move. So we have that knowledge. And I'm wondering, yeah, it doesn't look like we can get we get close enough to shoot at this, or maybe the dynamite doesn't show the dynamite as a target for us. I don't think now is the time to, because they're not close enough to really be distracted yet. I think I just come out wide. He will potentially be able to move to flank. I have 1 evade. And I can do a definite, pretty close to definite hit here. And then, I'm hoping maybe, just maybe, we can get her moving over in this direction to help us. Now she'll be flanked by this guy, potentially. So I can just do a basic hit there. So it says, yeah, I'm not going to be able to take him out. What I can get him is majorly stressed. And I can at least have some cover here against who's out there.
You break easily.
So he's not going to go down. Unless I take him down with my onslaught. And blinding at close range, yes, it lowers the hit percent chance 50%, but if it's already at 100, that's still a 50% shot. So I think I just need to do the evade since I can't kill the guy. Let's just make sure. Yeah, I can't kill the guy. Well, unless I get a crit, but it's only 10% crit. So I think we got to do the evade. And there he comes a-running, as you said, Timo. We still do not have good positions here. Oh, and there's the old satchel charge because we're grouped up. So let's see if we can. Oh, and the shocking stuff is not helping us all that much yet. I guess now we want to break the water. Will that help with the shock damage, perhaps? And I think the grass does make these guys. Well, I don't know. Let's just find out and see who we can mark with Eddie. Because Ingrid's going to need to get moving. I'm thinking now's the time to get some folks marked. So I still have one more to add, but do I not see? I see the grass does hide because I can't see this guy to mark him. So we'll select the water barrel just in case that helps us a little bit.
Run for the hills, boys!
And it expands the experimental fuel. And we flushed some of these guys out. Now let's hope, we got to reload. So what I'm thinking is, I think what benefits us more, although this guy can flank us, it almost feels like I need to move to reload. Well, we got cover. And we haven't been shot at. We're going to reload now. Now Eddie. So we got 100% on this guy because we flushed him out of the tall grass. And I could do both shots right there. Let's just see what my other things are. Or now might be the time for me to do the evade, so we distract these guys. Now is the time we do it. And then I can come over here and have better shots at these two really tough enemies over here. And hopefully be in the grass as I do it while they go for the... Oh, Eddie, you know what? I reloaded him and he's going to get blasted by the satchel charge.
Let's mix things up a little, shall we?
And we have 100% here. That's what I'm going to go for. And now we have Ingrid. Ingrid can move over here to take this guy down, but she's probably going to get shot there. And, oh well. I don't want the free move action. I want to be able to take two shots, or two you know what, two punches against this guy from this position.
I'm not here to play games.
And let's take him out. Alright, Killer Instinct. We got our free move to get out of here. I wish I could pass it off to Eddie, but I cannot. And let's just see how far. So her free move does not get her much help over there. So he could move and hit us. Now we're just got that cover. We got it coming from both sides. So I think I'm going to move her over here. Hopefully it's in the grass with corner cover. Hope nobody shoots the explosives. And there's that. Satchel. Gotta remember to move Ingrid. And that guy's back in the tall grass again. Okay, Ingrid, you gotta move. And Ingrid, you're probably not gonna take some of these folks out right now. But what I'd like to do is find somebody that could shoot these explosives or get into the range of the explosives. What I'm going to do with Ingrid, since she's over here, is I'm thinking now is the time to do something against this guy since we're all alone. What do we have? That's a spill, but it's not... There's nothing to catch it fire. Catch it to fire. So I'm going to have to move first to get in range of this guy to knock him down. And that gets Ingrid out of it. Lets these guys run around in the muckety water. Ingrid, let's just move you first. So you don't get exploded. And let's knock this guy down.
Your name's on my dance card.
And then we are going to take Eddie. And what are we going to do with Eddie? Do I have... No, Latif's in the barrage zone. So I have barrage that'll pick up these two. Wouldn't it be nice if I had the range for the explosives?
do you like to taste of land?
This is what I'm thinking for Eddie. Let's see if there's a way before I finish. I mean, Latif. Let's see. Is there a way, Latif? You have range there, so that'll take another guy out. Let's explode that thing. And it shows he's knocked down and not quite dead, but hopefully he'll continue to be shocked. We can hope. We got 90% there on this guy. He's got the highest level of stress, and that's where I'm gonna shoot here next. And we missed. At 90%, we missed. Now, do you have similar shots here with your last AP at 80%? I can take 2 shots there. It's not gonna kill him. I can bullseye and kill this guy, and that's what we're gonna do.
Right on the money.
What Scourge? Were you talking about a Scourge that just dropped? Okay, this is catching fire, so the fire may eventually spread. And we are knocked down. So we're making life a little easier, having some stuff to deal with these guys. Now what I'm thinking, let's get over to Ingrid, because we're gonna have to figure out, she could potentially stay here. I could spill oil and run, but then this guy by then will probably move out of it. Let's just do our base hit here for the first action. Start wearing this guy down. This is where I'm gonna do the stick and move so I can move away.
You blinked.
He's also blinded, so I need to take my bonus move and get into some cover. In fact, this looks like very, very nice cover in my eyes. Now you only get the extra action, the extra AP on punching if you kill him. I don't think it's every punch where you get the extra action. It's just if you kill him. Okay, so let's get back to Eddie here. And what is your chance to shoot over here? But the problem is Latif is in a world of hurt because he's going to be able to stand up, and that's about it. Part of me says just let him lay there. But let's just see what our... No, we don't want that. I got a 60% chance there. And I guess I go double shots on this guy. Ah! Two! Both at 80% missed! Ah. Okay. 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 Oh, I'm not being loved today, am I now? We're going to try repeating that situation one more time. And we are not going to miss both our 80% shots, right? Okay, that's more like it. Holy smokes! What the heck was going on there? Now this will stand us up in order to take a bunch more hurt from these two guys. Hopefully there's a cooldown on his knockdown. But we're going to take 2 whopping hurts right here. But I got to get Latif up so we can use him next turn. And let's see what goes on.
Okay.
Big hurt.
Okay.
Now the other guy is going to shoot us.
Worse.
And he was able to reload. This guy's going to hurt us.
Oh no.
Man, take us out.
Isn't happening.
Okay, so we know about mortal danger now. And Ingrid. All of a sudden you're kind of distant because the guy you were working on ran away. So how far can you move? this far and then risk being in the flames if the flames spread. So I'm going to move you this far so you can maybe start running around here to help. Got to get you back in action. Plus we got to run over here and get the teeth off the ground again. The good news is I can take one shot here. Now I'm going to have to reload to get a double shot. Well, yeah, I need to reload. Bad timing for that to happen. So then, I think I'm going to get everybody marked for upcoming, so I get all the help I can. Let's because we're not going to kill anybody. Oh, so I guess I will mark the barrel.
Come on out now!
No one can find me.
Okay, so the good news is I do believe she can punch this guy and probably take him out. And let's see from what angle we can do it. We can do it from a cover position.
Now you know your place.
And we can hopefully revive.
I've seen yours. You'll make it.
That was way too close. I'm all right.
And now we've got these guys wasted and worn down. I'm going to shoot once at each of them. Well, no, guess what? I'm going to shoot at the guy that can hurt me the most. Oh, Eddie's got to cut down on these misses. Holy smokes. And now I've only got one bullet, so I can't even do the double shot, but I can at least take one, and it better be enough on this guy.
Y'all taking notes
There we go.
on this?
And then there was one. And you can't really do anything. Oh, okay, you're going to reload to help us out next time. Letty.
Every trick in the book, Buster.
All right. This guy can come down. Eddie, you're close enough to, I believe, flank the guy. And we're actually going to get out of this battle. Unless you do another one of your signature miss shots.
We've got a job to finish. Let's go.
Okay. Guess what, guys? The area is cleared. The area is clear. Holy smokes. Okay, so it felt difficult still, but it felt like we handled it better. Even with them in my early approach getting screwed up by my improper actions or clicking, we got to work. It's kind of the Miasma Chronicles, Mutant Year Zero. So these two are like guarding nothing on this pier. There's nothing out here. So let's go up high, because hopefully we got some loot up there. We got something to look at over here. No, we don't want to do a mine there. So branches rattle in the breeze. Their sound echoes through the gully like distant gunfire. Yeah, I think some bandages might be appropriate to use right now.
Not bad for field medicine.
And then we'll be able to go back and pick up some more bandages that we couldn't pick up before.
Oh, it's not a real score until there's a scar.
Okay, it looks like this is something over here. Is that? No, it's in the right package for loot. Okay, there's some supplies up above. Whoops. Don't try to have them run up the stairs or that happens. And I've lost count of how many supplies we've picked up, ladies and gentlemen, so we'll just have to moat of Fate. Does it tell me what it does?
Another card.
Ah, we picked up a card. A new card from the undrawn hand. So there is... We'll see what results from that. And it looks like I don't see anything else shiny around. Looks like we're going to have to go for the main target now. We do have some bandages that we can pick up. Unfortunately, no other cool little toys laying around that we can use. Wait. We got some lore here. So Trace Marteau on fame, fortune, and the fashion of the future. Now don't tell me you still wear sock garters. Mr. Marteau flashes me an accusatory wink while nursing a $100 glass of 1865 Catriona rye. Must I beg you to get with the times? By the end of our interview, I'm the proud owner of 5 new pairs of rayon socks and a top-of-the-line Marteau Electrolife automatic coffee pot. And have gotten a rare glimpse into the life of a man so fantastically wealthy that as he stands to go, it's on to a Griffith Observatory gala for this mogul. He pours his untouched Catriona rye into a nearby fountain. That's a newspaper article about our enemy in this section, although I don't know if it looks like we're going to face him because the enemies upstairs look pretty pedestrian. So I think it's time to get up there and take a look at our last battle once we go pick up the band-aids from earlier. What was this? Oh, the nest of some desert-dwelling creature that had been overturned by many boots. Yeah, the experimental fuel. We put it to good use. Okay, let's go get those band-aids. I think there's 2 separate uses of the band-aids right here. And Ingrid, I don't think you're one of them that needs it. And who's still injured? Latif, let's go have you pick up the bandages here.
I could steal the eyeliner off your eyes.
And let's use them.
That'll be sore tomorrow.
So we go into our last battle fully bandaged, and then let's pick up the next one over here. Alright, I don't think there's anything else to pick up. We got to go scout out our next battle. And we'll not run to make as much noise. So we have court-infested ruins. And what we have to do is, let's see, Ingrid, oh no. Now's when we needed to get our stuff reloaded. Because look at all these groups moving around in pairs that we won't be able to. Now what we're going to have to instead find ways to use Eddie's saboteur ability. Oh, baby. Look at all the pairs that would have been nice. Look at all, they're all walking in pairs just to rub it in that we don't have that ability right now. We do have some more experimental fuel over here. We do have some more experimental fuel, and what would be nice, look at they're walking around in pairs just to rub it in. Just to rub it in. Trying to figure out how we need to approach it, because there's 6 enemies right here, and then there's more beyond them, and we really don't have a good way to take them out unless I have to use Eddie, but he'll only take out one of the pair. I guess the question is, will it make everything go live? Or can we stay hidden as he does this? I guess we'll find out. Let's drop it right in there. See what happens.
Go check it out. You know you wanna.
Let's run away, guys. They're gonna come looking for us. Same problem of Ingrid not being in cover. Or are they going to lose interest? So we've only eliminated one of them right now so far. And maybe we can eliminate another?
Say, what's that over there?
2 down. And they're really going to be looking for us now. Now if I can get a single one over here like this, now let's switch over to Latif. Let's get in the grass. And let's ungroup and see if we can sneak up with Latif. She's going to come over and check, but no, she doesn't. They see the body. Please don't go into the grass.
People just don't pay attention.
Okay, so we've taken out 3 and we have no more signature abilities. So now it's going to be all about letting them calm down, then hopefully shooting the experimental fuel when some folks are near the experimental fuel. So with the abilities we have left, I think I narrowed it down as much as we could, right? Well, let's hide. Things need to calm down. And I think eventually over time they do calm down, I hope. But it's going to be hard to move close if they keep wandering around in this fashion. Let's get a better eye on them. This one seems calmed down. This one does not. And I want to just sneak up behind, but I can't. I think they've calmed down. I think they've calmed down. Okay, and it looks like they've kind of split up a little bit in their wanderings around. Now would be the time to get over here. Come on. Oh, that was close. I want to hide right here so we can go live when a group of them comes over. And now, while we're at it, let's not group
This
up
way.
here. Oh, did I group you guys back up? Let's come back in the bushes and send us out one at a time. Now let's ungroup and move with Eddie. Oh, these two are grouped. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, Ingrid, we need you over here. No, they're not quite right. Let's get Ingrid over here. So she's going to at least be closer. No. Okay, now we're going to go live. For better or worse, we're going live right now. I'm going into turn-based. We're going to get over to Eddie. And we're going to cross our fingers, guys, that this helps take some of them down. Well, I don't know if they're quite in it. We can hope. Oh, they're in it. Oh, yeah, they're in it. They're looking for us. Oh, they still don't see. Oh, look how much more is out there. Holy smokes. Where is Ingrid? Because she's kind of standing in the open. You need to hide.
Time to earn our bread.
Okay, they found us now. They found us now, and there's 7 of them. Okay. These are the slice and dicers that we got that are going after us here. Let's see what we got as far as available shots. I think getting these guys marked and potentially forcing them out of cover right now is a good opening move for us. 85, 75, 70, and 75.
Light
Let's
'em
see if
up!
we can hit enough of them to flush them out of their cover so we can do some follow-ups. Okay, I like that. We have 2 shots for this. Try flushing them some more. I'm going to take this one that's really close. And I'm also going to see if we can hit this marked target over here, who's really close.
These don't come cheap, by the way.
Hey, nice work! Keep it up!
Eddie, you have 2 shots. Ah, look at that. We don't quite kill it. We don't quite kill it. Let's go see. You see this one too? We don't quite kill it either. So my big question is, and I don't think Ingrid's close enough to be a finisher for us, if you know what I mean. So that's a big bummer. Let's go see if you have any special skills right now that we want to use. Decoy is used up, so we do not have that. And blinded on melee who get up close, I doubt that's going to help us all that much, eh? I am going to... I think I'm going to let this one dangle, because to get to me, she may have to run all the way around, but she can get to me. I want to do the hit here with hopes that Ingrid is close enough to finish this thing off.
Gentleman Jin of Cairo.
Oh, we got a crit!
Damn.
We got a crit! We got a crit! We got a crit! Something went our way for a change, guys. Something went our way. Oh, baby. We needed that. Now, let's just see if it's only 15% chance for a crit, though. How did we get a crit? Well, you know, we missed a couple 80% shots in a row, so this is payback, I guess. And now Ingrid definitely won't be close enough. So, baby, baby, baby. Let me at least switch to Ingrid. How far can you move? Ingrid, how far can you move? Not far enough. Can I get you at least somewhere? Any double move for you's in cover, but then I don't get the evade. At least this is full cover. So let's do this, and it gets you closer in. And then Latif, I have shots in there. I'm almost thinking that I get more damage output if I do this, because these guys are going to move to close in on us.
One clear shot. That's all I need.
Oh, did we get lucky? Oh, she did get to swing. I was hoping not. So there's another guy back behind the big wall. There's more experimental fuel back there also. But we got someone here who can finish someone off at least from a position of cover. So let's take this one out. We'll get our extra action. And then let's see if we can weaken this guy down. So she can give us some more little actions over here. Latif. And we get 2 shots. So you'll actually be able to take him out. And we got a crit again. So we don't need you to take him out. Let's see what your other shots might be. No, because we got Ingrid, who might be able to finish that guy off. And we got a decent shot there. So before I take this, let's make sure Ingrid has the movement we need. And she does. Alright. Now, Latif, let's take that other shot of yours. Oh, Eddie's got 2 AP but no ammo, so let's get his ammo back. Let's see if he can spread out some shots. Well, he also has a definite hit. So I'm still thinking, let's do our definite hit right here. Let's do our bullseye. And that's huge. That's huge. Because then if Latif can hit, we can finish with our other. So we're working as a team finally. It's taken Commander a little while to figure this game out or get back in the flow of this game. But let's see if we can hit on a tough shot though. Not quite. What I think I will do is I should be able to come here to take this shot. It will not take him out. But I'm going to give it a go. We have 2 AP, it says. And can I take him out? And I can. That was hurtful. These guys hit pretty hard. Okay, now she can use... Oh, she doesn't have her signature move left. We used it already. It's time for us to wear some folks down. We just don't have any good AoE attacks right now, which is really what we need. 75, 45. So I can hit the 2 guys in the back. The guy in the front is my weakness that I don't have hits against. So we're gonna start wearing down the guys in the back, is what I'm thinking.
All right, let's have some
Eddie
fun.
continues his missing ways. He continues to frustrate us. I think I'm gonna do... I'll get potentially 2 shots on Overwatch, because I'm not gonna wear him down enough for anybody else to do anything. I don't have any satchel charge throwers, right? We need to reload here. Oh, pretty good cover for these guys against us here. And we can't really move because we had to reload. So we'll take our best chance to hit. We missed! So this is what I'm thinking. We back you off a little bit, Ingrid, and we evade. We try to mix them up by spreading out. And just evade. Because right now they have the advantage. Okay. And we evade. You didn't get knocked down. But what are the other 2 doing?
Gotcha.
Got another shot there. Except Latif is down.
How did I let this happen? Are you the gentleman Jin
And we're gonna
or
get
not?
swiped
You okay?
here.
Talk to me.
Yeah, I need help. Ingrid's in trouble right now. Oh, there's a firebomb over here. How nice that would have been. Eddie needs ammo. But he also needs to get our friend up. Wow, this is tough. Well, he can be there a little longer. I just miss not having him. I almost feel like I need to reload and shoot this guy twice. He's going to be able to hurt me big time, though. But by himself shouldn't be able to take me out. Nobody's marked again. So let's mark the guy right in front of us. And let's mark this.
Wanna dance?
Forced him to move a little. Unfortunately, it didn't weaken him down enough where we can really do anything. And yeah, I can blind him or blind somebody. And then I just run away. But let's blind the shooter, not the person that gets up close, because it would help us most there. Let's get our movement to get away from this guy as far as we can. I'm thinking I'm going to move here and then move even farther away, at least for now. Whether it's back here, let's see if we can get back here. No, 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 no. I think we just want to move and take cover. Oh, he had to reload. We're lucky on that one. I thought Eddie was going to get hit hard. All right. Maybe, just maybe, we can do something now. Unfortunately, all I can do here is that. Let's come over here. Eddie has shots. Potentially take this guy out. Can Ingrid get that far? If she was to move, she would then be able to take this guy out. If Eddie softened him up first. So let's get to Eddie. And let's see if Eddie can soften him up. And not soften him up. Not soften them up. Okay, Eddie did his job. Oh, baby. Down to 33. That's in range of Ingrid being able to do something. That's what I'm thinking. So we're going to get over here and have Ingrid do her thing and move for us. And she can do it from full cover.
I regret that it came to this.
Oh, only 30.
Some for me, will ya?
Oh. Well, now. I almost feel like now, instead of recovering over here, it still says 3 up there, like we have 3 turns remaining, but I'm worried that 2 slashes from this one can take Eddie down. But I think Eddie needs to shoot. Doggone it. Because I need one less shot against us. And how good can you hit there? Let's do this. Alright. Now we're going to take some hurt. Okay, we're down to 2 rounds now. That's good. Except this. So we're hurt. And our break point is getting reached up here too. So I think Eddie's going to have to stay there and reload. And he's almost dead. Now I would like to heal him too, but Eddie's going to shoot this shot. And we'll do this one. Well, the thing is, yeah, it'll get her down to 22. We did. Oh, that guy broke. Thank goodness somebody else is breaking now. And Ingrid, can you get over there for a mighty punch? No. Because Eddie's in the way. Well, you can, but it'll be 1 punch. I think it'll be just enough. Yeah, let's do it from here. All right, you have extra movement. We're going to use it to do this.
I'm not done with you yet, darling.
It hurts, but I can go on.
Okay, you can shoot at 60. We'll try it. Oh, well. All of a sudden, I like the odds now. Let's see, Eddie. Sorry for the pause, but here I was thinking, I saw the red at the top thinking, oh yeah, it's still enemy turn, but that shows somewhere else. So I'm pausing, waiting for the enemy turn to finish.
Thanks,
There we
partner.
go.
I could have gone bad.
I just did bullseye because we needed to do bullseye. We are a hurting team right now. We... However, we survived. Let's look at this lore. Well, let's go pick some stuff up.
Ordnance ain't pretty.
All right, now.
But it sure as hell works.
Now we have a firebomb. So today's news: search continues for aviator's kidnapped son. FBI now involved. Is there anything over here that we need to look at? Not that I see. Let's go destroy that machine. What do we have left back here? Is there anything back here to pick up? No. A lot of experimental fuel back here.
It's time to make our grand escape.
All right. So we have gotten through this after a bit of a learning curve at the beginning. And hopefully I will remember the learning curve next time we're back here. So where do we have to go from now? I don't see anything else that we have to pick up. Is there anything back in this little alcove? Oh, there is here. I need my bruiser. Come on, bruiser.
Knock, knock.
I see something back here too, and we need it. A smoke bomb, except she can't pick it up. Who has space to pick something up? Nobody. Well, Latif does now.
Oh, I hope
Latif,
it's a good
go
scar.
pick it up.
I could steal the eyeliner
And
off
I
your
don't
eyes.
think... Do I have any more bandages? I sure do. Let's use that now.
That will do.
And we got some more loot.
What do we have here?
Some more lore. Typewritten on fine paper. S. We need to have a serious talk about resource allocation if Lady N is going to keep burning through troops for her hocus-pocus horseplay. Look at us. You're out a unit doing cleanup in Marseille. I'm out a squad doing maintenance on the crossroads, and she didn't even deliver the cards. You and I both know this isn't how you run an efficient company. What's done is done, but the next time she wants to go running off after a holy grail, or a magic ring, she can do it with her own men. Our men have a tower to get to. JTM. So they're not. So they may all be quote unquote working together, but they are not necessarily smoothly working together.
A souvenir.
A flash bomb. So we got a little bit of everything for free without buying it, to be quite honest. And that's good. Now we got to find the exit zone. I don't see anything over here on the other side. Let's go looking for an exit zone. Is it back over here where we were. Is that what it is? Oh, so I did the exit zone battle before the main battle. So I see how it is. The game kind of does make you have to go everywhere. The exit's over here. So it would have forced us over here anyway. If we did the other one first. If we had done the other one first. And I don't know where the exit is for sure. No, it's not back over this. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's what they were guarding. The exit zone. Now we know what those two, when we first saw this area, there were two guarding the dock over here. And I think we found everything, I hope. Well, let's get all the way in here, guys.
That's that. Marteau's generator is scrap. Now let's get out of here.
I guess this sets back the banished court's plans for the tower. Whatever they are.
Ask Locke if you're so curious. Me? I'd rather get rich than get wise.
Yeah. Eddie's about the money. So we did get 75 supplies, 1 intel. So we got the reward. So maybe we don't have to find all the supplies. Let's find out if we end up at 175 or if we end up at 175 plus whatever else we found. I'm going to be interested to see that. So Marteau's generator is in pieces, and my 3 new agents are on their way back to the island. They prove they can infiltrate a court outpost and sabotage infrastructure key to the Scion's plans for the tower. Now comes the real test. Will the undrawn hand respond to them, as it has to Lamplighters for hundreds of years? Yeah, a bit. We are the Lamplighter terrorists. That's a good point. All right, so at least I've learned a little bit about the battles in this game that we need to know, playing on the level we're playing on. So hopefully we can continue to improve on these tactics coming up. So we got 6 skill points to spend. And we have an undrawn hand. Cards are revealed. So the undrawn hand reveals a new fate. After every mission, the undrawn hand etches the agent's experiences onto its once blank cards. Place these cards onto the agent's tableaus to change the way they fight. So stack cards of the same type on a tableau slot to increase their effectiveness. Discard cards to receive ink, which can also be used to bolster the undrawn hand's powers. Collect motes of fate on missions to unlock new and better cards. So the revelation. So it's a debuff ability. Inflict blinded on all enemies in the target area. Well, I'm not overly thrilled with blinded as an effect, but maybe I'm just not in good enough cover to reap the benefits of blinded right now. And the tyrant. This agent has +2 max stress. Oh, extra stress. That's good, so they don't stress break so much. And when attacked, their attacker suffers +1 stress. Now this one, I like this card compared to the other one. Oh yeah. The question is, who is the better fit for this one? Who is going to get attacked the most? You know, I'm almost thinking Latif is the best one, because he, every time he moves, gets an evade, and we can make him the target to get shot at to help increase stress, is kind of what I'm thinking. Now, do I get to put the cards over here and do something with them? Place or replace? Oh,
be
there we
quick
go.
Or be dead.
And I
That's
just got to
just
click
how it
where I
is.
want it to be placed. And then the blinded on all enemies in a target area. So this is just a special ability we gain. Let's just give it over here, just because he already has that marked, and make him scatter a similar ability already. No, he'll just be the AoE guy, so we'll just do this for now.
I aim to stay alive, by whatever means necessary.
Well, yeah, I guess. I wonder if I can go back now and switch those cards. Because you're right, it would be nice if she did have a ranged ability for when she can't get close enough. That was a good point, Timo. And in hindsight, I'm agreeing with that. Yep, I'm agreeing with that, and I moved a little too quick. So we'll
It's
find
done,
out.
Mr. Locke. Mr. Marteau's generator is a smoldering wreck.
No sign of Marteau himself, though.
A shame. I was hoping to get a look at the great American industrialist.
Oh, were you now?
Be glad he wasn't there. Marteau Industries makes a ton of stuff, but it's their weapons division that keeps the lights on. And I hear old Trace personally field tests his prototypes.
But your sabotage set back his operations. My informants have confirmed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll keep him out of the tower. Though I'm still unclear on the how.
I don't think you'd believe me if I told you.
Yeah, how did just taking out a generator keep them from the tower? That's a good question. Latif has a lot of good questions, to be quite honest.
Try us, why don't you?
At the top of the tower, at its crown, sits an energy source, greater than anything else on Earth. If any of the three-court scions got their hands on it, there'd be nothing they couldn't do. This power is both dangerous and unstable, and taking control of it requires preparation. My informants are tracking the court's progress, and they grow closer by the day. That is why your sabotage missions are so critical. They buy us the time we need to reach the tower before the court can complete their preparations and set their plans in motion. But we can't hold off the court and find the tower at the same time. I need more agents.
Here we go.
Who and where, Mr. Locke?
There are two, each in different parts of the world. One is a combat medic, Ana Sofia Rodriguez. The other, an assassin, who goes by Celestine. Both are on the court's bad side. Specifically, the court's third leader, Wolfram Strum.
Oh, we finally got the name of the third guy, Wolfram Strum. WS.
It's taken me months of searching to find them. And now, with Strum bearing down, we only have time to rendezvous with one of them, not both. Fortunately, extracting one agent should buy the other enough time to slip Strum's notice, until we can find her again. The details of both women's whereabouts are here on the map. Let's get to work.
Okay. So overall, okay. So this is good. The supplies we find around the map are extra to the mission reward. So that's good to know. It's not like we have to find that 75 supplies of the mission reward. That's in addition to anything else we find. So that's good to know. I was curious about that. And the other thing I'm going to have to find out, do I have a way to switch cards? And I may have messed up by giving it to somebody. I have a feeling, doggone it, I may not be able to switch them. The upgrade. So actually, I can. All I can do is take it away from him. So we'll just have to hope for better cards coming up, guys. Sorry, I swear I noticed that comment just too late after I already just did it, and we'll have to come back. So what I'm going to do is next time we'll go through the rest of the map. There's a little more conversation that needs to take place. We're going to have to look at the world map and figure out which target. We got two different targets we want to go for. We'll look at that in more detail. We have some SP to spend, so we'll start out next episode with that, and hopefully we'll be a little cleaner now going forward. Hopefully it seems to be a pattern where we tend to have our learning curve early on. Mutant Year Zero, all the games we play, there's a little bit of a learning, at least when they're new games to me. I always have a little bit of a learning curve, but hopefully we showed that we can get through these fights after the initial frustration. So I'm looking forward to the challenge with this game. That's why I picked the hard levels, because I appreciate the challenge. So, yeah, you think that's where some of the inspiration came from? There's a lot of these noir kind of stories, books, shows, whatever you want to refer to, where they pull a lot of their inspiration from. So that's interesting take, Captain Timo. But anyway, thanks everybody for sticking around, even after the failure. I really do appreciate it. And I appreciate your comments. So over the course of time, as with all the games we play, I learn from you. And hopefully you just enjoy the game as I play it. And we'll continue the process next week. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. And I hope to see you, all of you that can make it, next time. Thanks so much, everybody. Nightmare, Timo, Mike's gone now, and there were a few others that popped in. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much.